I think when preparation and practice and craft meet inspiration, those are the moments where it feels like the songs are writing themselves.
I pick her up from her cove, mailbox 234. She was always ready to go, didn't have to talk about it.
Hi, I'm Aaron Eshuis. I'm a songwriter in Nashville, Tennessee. I realized my passion pretty early on, as soon as I got to Nashville, was I wanted to be in the studio, I wanted to work with artists, and I wanted to make the tracks that they were gonna end up putting on their album and ultimately on the radio was always a goal for me.
Yeah, you should have seen us last summer. After that first time, had to have it twice. We couldn't get enough.
The first song I think that put me on the map is a song called Payback that I wrote with Neil Mason from the Cadillac 3 and my buddy Ryan Hurd, who I actually grew up with. Rascal Flatts recorded that song in 2014 and it ended up being their summer single. So it was on the radio, and not only was that my first major label cut, but it ended up being a single, which as a songwriter is a really big deal. So my process, I guess, changes every day. And sometimes the song starts with a lyric, sometimes it starts with just an idea, sometimes it starts with a groove or a guitar riff. As a songwriter, you learn to kind of adapt to the vibe of the room. So I wouldn't say I really have a formula other than trying to keep a good pace. But yeah, we could really start with just about anything. Lately, I've been starting with more musical hooks and grooves, but sometimes the best songs just start with an idea or a small lyric and we go from there. So this is a song we actually started with a chord progression. We didn't have any melody quite yet, but the chord progression was something like this. It's kind of where it started. And rather than just writing to a click track, which we could totally do, one of the things I use Superior Drummer for is to get a kind of a real beat going, something more inspiring than a click track. So if we go in here to the construct view, this is sort of an overhead view of the kit that I'm actually using. And so the kick drum on my keyboard, you can see it there showing up, and the snare drum. And this is awesome to me because this is just a go-to. I just pull this up sort of in the heat of the moment. I need a drum kit, need it fast. Here's Superior Drummer, here's my kick, here's my snare, and I'm not a drummer, so this is pretty awesome to get sounds like this fast. So we've been writing to a kick drum, an acoustic guitar, and a synth for a while. But now we've got sort of the structure of the song already, and once I start adding this stuff in, and the choruses, it's starting to really feel like a song.
Yeah, you should have seen us last summer.
Here's those drums. And I'm just gonna show you how I just go and
We
record
started
that.
sweating, head started spinning, kissing my
It's
neck
this
and
simple.
struck. Yeah, you should have seen us last summer. After that first time.
Alright, so once I get that, I'm gonna wanna start the chorus with a crash cymbal rather than that hi-hat. So I'll go in my editor here. This is right in Superior Drummer. I drag that first hi-hat hit down until I find a crash that I like. They're all right there on that drum kit. Here we are at the top of that chorus.
Kissing my neck and the struck. Yeah, you should have seen us last summer. After that first time.
Once I get it that far, I open up Superior Drummer here and I go to the mixer and see what kind of sounds I want for this chorus. And I'm just gonna loop you what I've done with the drums. I can solo up my overheads, kind of get a mix going. These presets here give me exactly what I need really fast. So that's how I get my drums going, and that happened really quick. And one of the things that's really important to me about Superior Drummer and why I use it every day is the speed of it. When I'm in here writing songs, I don't have time. I'm not a drummer, so I don't have time to try to like record a full drum kit pass, whatever. So I need like real drums real fast, and nothing is more inspiring than getting a drum track up 2 minutes after you wrote the song.